All righty, guys. We are here at the Aesthetic Show at the Aesthetic Immersion booth, and we have a special guest. Give us your name.
Shorr from Shorr Solutions.
Right. And what do you do,
We
Jay?
are a national award-winning practice management consulting firm, and we specialize in the operational, administrative, and financial health and guidance of aesthetic, cosmetic, plastic surgery practices.
Important stuff. You guys, as medical practitioners, we suck at business. These are the people that you have to go to help you run your business properly because you will lose a lot more money without hiring a person like him, right?
I would actually rephrase it a little bit differently. I might say that as physicians, there are several opportunities ahead of you that we can help you with.
In a nice way, we suck at finances. But tell us, I've heard that you've been with the Aesthetic Show since the inception.
Yeah, this is the Aesthetic Show and the Aesthetic Academy is my baby. I have to tell you that I've been on faculty with Lori for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And I started with the Aesthetic Show on the first Certified Aesthetic Consultant program, and I helped develop the
Wow.
business section of the Certified Aesthetic Consultant program. And then it was basically turned over for me to assist them in moderating it, lecturing it, helping to pick different staff and to pick titles and business topics so that we can bring education from every level of your medical practice. And that's from the physician on down to your directors of first impressions, which insulting titles are maybe sometimes commonly known as receptionists.
Amazing, amazing. So, if you had to give people out there, our students out there, some words of advice as they start to build their careers, build their practices, what would you tell to them?
Well, I try to put it this way. We take practices basically from inception, either out of fellowships and residencies from the beginning, or as they're leaving academia or private practice and want to start out on their own. And then we work with exit strategies and succession planning on the valuation, financial valuation, and evaluation of the operational efficiency of your practice. The one thing that I would share with you is to have a plan.
Huh.
Because if you don't plan, you're going to fail. You can't run a business like the business that it is because, number one, medicine's a science.
Yes.
Medicine's a way to heal the sick and injured. In our industry, it's the way to make our patients looking young and beautiful. It is one of the most
Amazing.
respected professions today
Yes.
because of the level of education that physicians and practitioners have. You go through your 4 years of traditional medical school, you do after college, then you
Right.
do an internship, a residency, a fellowship, and then you go out and either open your own practice, hanging a shingle, work for somebody, and then come out to do your own. But the number one thing that they do is they don't have a plan.
Makes sense. Yeah. If you don't have a plan, you don't know what direction you're going.
You don't know, and you know the old expression is, how do you know where you're going if you don't know where you are?
Makes beautiful sense.
And
Makes
I
beautiful
usually
sense.
say, if I invited you over for dinner and I just gave you my address, would you know how to get there? And the answer is no. The first thing that you're going to do is I'm going to go into my phone, my Android, my iPhone, or whatever, and I'm going to go into my navigational device, and it's going to tell me how to get there.
Right.
And if you have Waze, it's going to tell you what traffic delays there may be, but that's a plan.
Right.
And don't lose sight of the fact that you need to have a plan in your business because you've got to follow the plan.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to look at it again and do it again. Because every time that you have a plan, something will stay in the crossword. Does the word pandemic mean anything? All right. And those of
Right.
you who know my personal story as to I had all kinds of plans, and then it came to a crashing halt when there was a personal tragedy in my life,
Mm-hmm.
that you have to have a plan for the future.
Yep.
And have a backup plan if your plan doesn't work. My backup plan is to follow my plan.
Nah, as long as you know what direction, right?
I
You
know
have
the
a direction.
Yeah, I know the direction that I want to take. I'm not always able to follow it 100%.
Right.
I try to follow it to the letter of the law, but there are external conditions that will
Always.
always fall in the way. Traffic delays, weather delays, canceled flights. I go to
Right.
see clients. human resource changes, financial changes,
Yeah.
health, divorce, partnership split ups. You know how that is. Whether it's partnership split ups personally and or professionally,
True.
it happens all the
Right.
time.
And to have a plan to be able to mitigate some of those external coincidences that happen in life.
Yeah, we hope that they don't, but in the event that they do, you want to make sure that you're able to follow your direction.
Alrighty, guys. So you've heard it from the master himself. Have a plan. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.